Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about baseball, and I'm here to talk about the World Baseball Classic semifinal round where the United States absolutely beats the tar out of Cuba 14-2 and continues the title defense, waiting now to see who they will face Tuesday night in the World Baseball Classic championship game. And I'm going to go full meme on everyone because had us in that first half, not going to lie. And I have to hype up the first inning because that's where all the drama is for this game. Because after the first inning, it was just the United States beating the ever-loving crap out of Cuba. But in the first inning, you didn't think that's how it was going to go. Because Adam Wainwright, off the back of a shaky performance in the first game to open the World Baseball Classic, follows it up with an even shakier one. Starting off the game with one of the most unlucky innings you'll ever see in baseball. Centenos just grounds one barely in the reach of Tim Anderson, gets it, tries to throw to first, but just can't quite get him out. Runner aboard, infield single. That's unfortunate. Moncada grounds one that was like a high hopper, and he was hoping Wainwright, you could clearly tell he was waiting to see it spin foul, and it just didn't, and now there's two runners aboard with a pair of infield singles, and that's unfortunate. And then Luis Roberts comes up to the plate and just barely under the glove. Maybe Wainwright was like getting ahead of himself trying to think about the double play. Maybe that grass was just dead and it just rolled underneath him. Like it was a painful inning to watch because Adam Wainwright, who to this point wasn't hitting his spots that well, but he was coaxing weak ground ball contact, and it looked great. This is exactly what he was hoping for. Nothing contact. Those were three balls with low exit velocity, bad angles. They were just begging to be easy ground outs, and instead of an easy 1-2-3 first inning, it's bases loaded with no outs. Then a bases loaded walk, it's 1-0, and that was kind of when everyone was like, okay, this is where it ends. But a hard hit grounder to Nolan Arenado, throws home, gets the force out there. Cool, that's a great thing. Infield pop-up, Tim Anderson under it. Okay, you got a second out, and a grounder to finish the inning. And by a miracle, after starting the inning, loading the bases, and then walking home a run, the U.S. gets out of it only surrendering the one run. It was a George Washington miracle. And then the United States said, all right, our turn to hit. Mookie Betts would lead off the game with a double. That was very important because it let the offense know, hey, don't get discouraged. They very, 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 very would not get discouraged. Two batters later, Paul Goldschmidt, boom, homers, towering home run. U.S. takes the lead. Bottom of the second inning, Trey Turner, homers. He is a machine this World Baseball Classic. Trey Turner, as the ninth hole hitter, is just ridiculous. Again, greatest lineup ever assembled. You go to the third inning. Pete Alonso with an RBI single. Good for Pete Alonso to make it a 4-1 U.S. lead. Tim Anderson with a sac fly to make it 5-1 United States. And then you head to the fourth inning. Nolan Arenado with a big old triple makes it 6-1 U.S. And Kyle Schwarber draws a walk, but a wild pitch gets away, and old Arenado gets to waltz on home. It's 7-1 U.S. Oh no, Andy Abaya singles, and it's 7-2. Here comes I'm kidding. This is sarcasm in my voice, in case you can tell. Bottom of the fifth, Paul Goldschmidt, who continues to just churn him out, get him on every United States team ever. RBI single, it's 9-2 United States, and then in the sixth inning, Trey Turner, because holy God, he just can't stop hitting the ball. Homers, 3-run shot. He is, without a doubt, just unanimous MVP of the tournament if the United States goes on to win the whole thing on Tuesday night. It's not even, he could strike out in every at-bat on Tuesday night. Wouldn't matter. He is the MVP, and it is not a question. That is his fourth home run of the World Baseball Classic. Are you joking? 12-2 U.S. Mike Trout would double to make it 13-2, and then in the eighth inning, just to, throw in another, why not, Cedric Mullins homers. It's 14-2. Utter domination. Mookie Betts had 3 hits tonight. Paul Goldschmidt had a pair, but 4 RBIs. Nolan Arenado had a pair of base hits. And, of course, the showstopper of the night, Trey Turner, with 3 hits, 4 RBI, pair of home runs, following his go-ahead grand slam. Trey Turner is on a different level. I can't forget, I'll throw it in there. Cedric Mullins with a home run. Good for him. The United States offense is clicking on all cylinders right now. They are proving why people have called them the greatest hitting lineup ever assembled. This is why. When they're feeling it, it's a sight to behold, where your ninth hitter might be the best hitter on the team. And the starting pitching. Adam Wainwright, 4 innings of work, 5 base hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. I thought he was okay. I thought he might have been better than game 1 of the pool play, if I'm being honest. He only gave up 1 walk, guys, and 3 of the base hits were in the first inning, and they were all just weak, nothing contact. He wasn't giving up rockets. He was giving up what you're looking for, what you would ideally want. He was just extremely unlucky in the first inning. He obviously didn't help himself with it going under his glove, with the failed little blooper, and then the error that he would commit later. He was his own worst enemy, but I'm going to throw it in the same category as game 1. 4 one-run innings is nothing to scoff at. And then Miles Michaelis came in and went 4 strong innings in relief, where he would not walk any batters, only give up 1 run. We're going to skip over the 6 hits that he gave up. Struck out 3. He looked pretty solid. There was some foot traffic, but he got out of it with only the 1 run. And then Aaron Lope would get the easiest 9th inning possible, because you were up by 12 runs, and it was just a formality at that point. And the U.S. gets out of it. And they will head on to face either Mexico or Japan. That game will be on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. The United States have not named their starter yet, and obviously the opponent starter hasn't been known because we don't know who the opponent is yet. But I'll be here afterward to talk about it. But as for right now, that is all I have. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go States.